In this video, I'm going to show you how to teach your child the S blends. Hi, I'm Jane from Talking Made Easy. I'm a qualified speech and language pathologist, and today we are going to look at ways to teach consonant blends that start with a S sound. First of all, we will discuss what a consonant blend actually is and what it looks like for a child to be having difficulty with them. We will then identify whether these are good sounds for you to be targeting with your child today. And finally, I will show you a useful strategy for identifying whether your child can do the blend they are needing. If your child is not yet able to say the S sound on its own, as in S, then I recommend you jump across to my video on teaching the S sound first, as this is a critical element to being able to produce a S and an S blend. So first of all, we need to be clear on what a consonant blend actually is. A consonant blend is where we have two consonant sounds side by side. For example, S and M together make sm. S and N together make sn. These blends are often a little tricky for children, as it can take a lot for the brain, lips and tongue to all link up and get from one sound to the next as quickly as we need to for a consonant blend. Something you may see is your child dropping one of the consonant sounds. For example, you may hear mile instead of smile, or nail instead of snail. Both are missing the S or S sound at the front. You may hear lied instead of slide, and so on. There is a range of normal when it comes to children acquiring new speech sounds, but generally by around 4 we would start to be seeing both consonants being included in a consonant blend. In my practice, I personally take age of acquisition into account, but am more inclined to identify two things. Can the child I'm working with do this sound with my help? And will them having the sound available in their speech sound system be beneficial to their overall clarity? If the answer to both of these questions is yes, then it is a good sound to work on. So our first step is to identify, can your child do the sound? But how do we do this if you haven't heard them use both sounds in the consonant blend before? The first step here is to model each of the sounds individually and see if they can repeat them back to you. So simply sit face to face with your child so that they have a clear view of your mouth, and with some exaggerated articulation, make the two sounds. For example, s, m, s, n. If they can copy you, then we know that they can do the two sounds. They simply need some practice at linking them. So if this is the case for your child, then you can go straight to my video on practicing blends and get to work on joining the sounds together. If your child is unable to say one or both of the sounds that are needed for the blend you have chosen, then you will need to start by practicing the individual sound or sounds that need support. If this is the case, head over to the Teaching Sounds playlist to find the sounds you need and start working on those. Remember, as you are practicing, keep it fun. Keep it positive, and if your child is having difficulty, just practice in short bursts every day. Keeping their confidence and willingness to have a go is the most important element. There is no need to push too hard. They will get there in their own time, as long as they have lots of opportunity to practice. Have fun and happy chatting.